No artificial sweeteners, antioxidants, and fuels.
That's epic. That's epic.
doing
No
alright, Josh?
artificial sweetener. I'm so tired.
Cool. That was a pain in the ass. Welcome
Whoa.
to another tier list. Last time Alan was not on it. This
What?
time he is.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, you did a
we
tier
did a
list?
fast food tier list,
Oh,
and it's
I had
our
no
like,
idea.
It's the one. It's the video with like
That
the
really
highest
shows
amount,
how well I
like
keep up with
watch
what we
time
do.
Yeah. You guys liked the last one. You watched it for like 3 times longer for...
than like any other video we've
Yeah.
ever done. So maybe we should just become a tier list. No.
Just an
Zach's
idea.
dream. That's Zach's
So
dream.
An idea on the spot here. Ranking cats. Different species of cats.
Literally.
Dogs too.
That'd be good.
We could do
Animals in
rankings.
general.
Like,
Like, what
we could do
animals
like
would you wanna own?
savannah animals.
What the heck?
Ranked
Giraffes, zebras, cats. Anyway,
We
welcome
can bring
to
back
our-
the meme.
Big cats and
What-
tiny cats.
Let's explain this series or this
Series? Oh,
this
no.
tier list.
I
This
mean-
tier list a little bit because these are game series. These are not one-offs. You will not find. What are some examples that aren't on here?
Hollow
Hollow Knight was the one. I
Hollow
thought of.
Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Did that even
Anything
get,
with like 1 or 2
edited?
entries isn't really a series. Could be
Yes.
considered with 2.
Lego Star Wars. It's
Could have
kind
done the
of a
Lego
series.
stuff. Are we gonna add the Lego stuff right now? We're gonna add the Lego stuff right now.
No. Really? Right
You want
now?
to? I mean, Lego games are awesome.
They're good party games with 2 people.
We're adding it. Lego.
Tell me you don't like Lego Star Wars, Josh?
I do. I'm just saying they're good party games for 2 people.
Dude, I love Legos.
Because we're gonna play most of these in the future. That's
Are we?
Hopefully. Oh, maybe
Lego
eventually.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, God.
Lego Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's pretty good.
It actually is really good.
Indiana Jones was fun, but the Harry Potter one was.
I think the Star
The
Wars is
classic.
the best.
Yeah, Star Wars is the
obviously.
classic.
It's the best one.
And there's a new one coming out next year.
Is it really?
It's gonna be the Skywalker saga. It's gonna have all of them. They're making 2 entire games for it. Yeah. It's gonna have the complete saga and then
Is it gonna have
3
the
more
in-betweens?
games. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe.
All right. What do we? Let's start with the biggest ones.
All right,
I'd say,
let's go,
to get them out of the way. Pokemon.
Should we do it? Oh, I was
Mario.
just gonna say we could do it in order.
Either or.
Wait,
Oh, hi
oh.
Jesse. How's it going?
Let's do ones that we've all played. Okay, Jesse.
Hey Jesse.
Oh. She wants
take
the
this
blanket.
That's what
She
it
wants
was.
the
It's the
blanket.
softness of the blanket.
It is
yeah.
really nice.
So we've all played Mario.
Marrow.
Just
Yes.
and we got to consider all the titles, the good and the bad.
Mario.
The one for the DS, the one for the
Oh God.
SNES,
Mario
the one
Kart for the
for-
DS.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Mario Kart's its own thing, but Mario is a series. Where are we putting it? Is it S
In
tier?
gen-
So is this just like our opinions of it, or like the likelihood that we're gonna do it soon?
Our opinions on
Okay.
it. Like ranking like our favorites out of these.
I don't think I was paying attention when we were describing what we were doing.
I think Mario is really good. I think it's definitely a very
At
good
least
game.
A, I'd say.
A professional opinion. I think Mario is really good.
Fuck on, what are you explaining? Right? I think it's good, but I don't think it's S tier.
You don't think it's S tier?
Me neither. I mean, think
Because
of
what? I can have an
bad
argument.
ones, you know.
I mean, like,
You know me, alright? You guys know I don't like Mario 64.
yeah, it's true.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan. I didn't
has
really
hiccups.
like
Ugh.
Galaxy is good, but I don't remember any of it
Oh, it's too bad.
at all.
Galaxy's so good.
I agree with you.
Super Mario World is probably the best one I played.
Yeah, like there are some titles in Mario that would be
Mario
S,
3 is really good.
but it's not perfect, so
Yeah,
I don't think it deserves S.
But the Super Mario Bros, that's good. And just Mario, like Mario 3.
yeah,
Mario 3 was a lot of fun.
the thing that puts it down for me, I'll put it at A for now, is
I
the
don't
new
think
Super Mario Bros. Series. They've made like 5 of those.
Yes,
and it's
there
like
was,
okay,
I
Yeah.
Look at
don't
these cash
remember
grabs.
any of them, and they're all the same.
They're all pretty much the same.
they're all the same, and that's what
With
ticks
like
me off.
graphics tweaks.
But they sell decent anyway, so they keep
Are
making
we
them.
are we putting Mario Maker into this category?
Yeah, I think just in general, Mario is an A series.
I think it's an A
as
series as well.
Comparing to that, what do you want to do next? Let's do Smash Bros. I think that's the most related, which I
I've never
dislike.
played much Super Smash Bros.
I just kind of
Um,
dislike
I
it.
don't
I'd put it at like C.
I don't like it
Put
that
it
much.
C?
I would.
I'm not good at it. That's why I
It's
don't
a brawler.
like it.
It's fun with friends. If you're
goodness.
playing it by yourself, that's what. With friends, it's an A. With by yourself, it's like a C, for me.
Dang.
So I guess a B. I'd put it at B. We can average out what you would put it at, Josh. I'm assuming you put it at S.
It's definitely a
It's pretty
C.
high.
It's definitely a C game for me. I'm not very good at it. I never
Dang.
really enjoyed playing.
Yeah,
it,
that's a
even with
limitation.
people, because everybody I've ever played with is just 20 times better. And
Yeah, I grew up
I
playing,
just
like,
get my
Melee and
ass
stuff,
kicked,
so.
so I don't.
And Ultimate's probably my
Not a
favorite Smash
fan.
Brothers. It's so good. And it's got Steve from Minecraft in it now. Let's gonna date the video.
It's got the
but, like,
hero
forgot
from
about
Dragon
that.
Quest, which is my thing.
That's amazing. That it's a momentous
Add,
occasion in
add
gaming
Master
history.
Chief and I'll play it.
Oh my god, that was everyone wanted Master Chief really bad.
I put it at B.
But I think I'm okay with Steve in Minecraft.
Can we put it in between? There's no in between B and C.
Because I think it's worse than the Mario franchise as a whole, personally. I think that's pretty.
Is that how we're
objective.
rating them?
Because it's got to be below Mario.
I guess
In
well,
my
it doesn't-
opinion. What do you
I guess.
think?
No, yeah, it's
Me and Alan think it should
below
be
your
below
opinion,
Mario.
in my opinion.
I would say they're pretty equal, but
Should they be on the same tier, Josh? Just a little
if
below?
I were
I
making
think-
the list, yes,
but
but
we got the votes of 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
here. So I
this
think
is
we
the
I
keep
think
that-
this is. I mean,
I would say B. Is
right in the middle. It's a good
Can
game.
we
It's
can we
not
do
bad.
like a B.5?
B.5.
We can add tier. I think.
No, don't. You don't have to add the tier. It's just
Keep it. Whoa.
you switched them. You switched them.
do that.
No, what's wrong?
Anyway, what's another one we've all played? Zelda as a series. How about that?
Well,
That's a bombshell. I think we should save that. That is like Zelda is.
That is my quintessential game
Right.
series.
We'll say
Zelda is S tier.
If I'm going to play
Um,
anything, it's probably going to be Zelda.
Every single one.
Story, it's pretty good. The storyline's pretty similar.
I
each
put it
game.
really high A.
the same game almost.
Above
Really
Mario.
high A. I put it above Mario as well.
Would you put it
But
above Mario?
I would
Josh?
put it above Mario.
Is it a tier above Mario, or is it just in the same tier, just better?
Because there are bad Zelda
I think they're
games.
both Mario and Zelda are S tier because then they're like the flagship series for
Right.
Nintendo.
No, I get that.
Sorry,
I think
don't wanna
Mario is
interrupt-
very one note.
I don't
My-
want to interrupt you guys, but no one said bless you.
Oh, bless you.
sorry.
Thank you.
Bless
Thank
you.
Continue.
Mario's one note. You know, it's like
Oh, sure.
it's good. You know what you're getting, so it's A tier. I think Zelda kind of introduces some new stuff. You know, with Breath of the Wild, they introduced. I mean, they already had the stamina bar, but like weapon durability and like open world exploration and stuff.
I think I'm wrong, but I heard somewhere that Zelda was also the first game ever to have save states. Like you could save your file in the
S
game.
tier.
Like Zelda 1 was
Zach-
the first one to
Me and
introduce save
Zach
files.
very much adore save states.
Yeah.
Having
I love
multiple
Zelda.
save files.
That's gonna knock.
good.
Because one of my biggest
Animal
things,
Crossing down.
I was just about to segue into Animal Crossing.
We could-
Thanks for
we could do
fucking
that.
over my segue like that, Zach.
I helped you.
Well, it would have been a lot more smooth if you said
Sorry.
nothing.
Dang.
But,
We're on the
one
same
thing I
page.
don't like about Animal Crossing is that it's one island per system.
Oh yeah,
It's
well,
not different save states.
I mean, if you look at different, I don't know why they did that with the Switch one, but like older games where you could have multiple on one system,
yes, you could.
they got rid of it on the Switch for some
but
reason.
you also needed the card to play the
Oh,
game back then
right.
too.
Get a
So-
Switch Lite, says Nintendo.
Exactly.
That's what they're saying to us right now. Pay
Pretty much.
$200,
Yeah,
then you
buy
can get a
You can't
second
put it
sound.
into the TV then.
Right.
What's the point?
Yeah, pay $200 and then pay
I don't
another
want
60
another
to get the
DS.
game.
I
And then
already
you can
have a
have
DS. I don't
A
need
DS with
another
one
DS.
screen.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
I
gosh.
think okay, so now we can talk about where it ranks among the. I think it's better than Smash Bros in my opinion. Just like in the same tier, but I put it above it in B. What do you
too.
guys think?
I definitely would because I don't like Smash Bros. But
Yeah, I would say B as well.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a good game. Like that's
It's
just
fun.
It's just like
It's, you know, it's-
simply
it's
just like
cute.
really fun. Yeah,
there's a lot of different stuff you can do in it. You can
Right.
It's a good
plant
time waster.
flowers. You can
you can
fish.
hop in and then hop out. When
You know what you're
want to,
getting.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, you know
it's
what
similar
you're-
to Mario where it's
you
like a
can,
one-tone thing, but it introduces
build
new
buildings now.
Mhm.
That's cool. That's new.
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
And
Landscape
there's
and
tons of
everything.
New
different
Horizons is
people.
really,
you
really
can you
good.
can go to other people's islands.
I
It's
love
cool.
it.
It's a lot of
It's a
fun.
it's a must-have on the Switch for sure. Playing with
I would
friends,
agree.
at least at
agree.
first, and then you get sick of it after like 3 months, which was me. But-
Yeah,
and then you come back to it a few months later, catch some new stuff. It's always
Play like
fresh when
15
you.
minutes and then get off again.
Well, I play for like hours at a time, and then
Oh,
I
God.
get sick of it. I played like 40 hours, and I was like, okay, I'm done. And I come back
40
for, like-
hours.
Yeah.
in the matter of a day.
Like 2 weeks.
A day?
Oh,
40
yeah,
hours in a day?
Exactly. You just sit there.
It's like those. Have you seen that video? How many hours are in 2 days? I don't even know how many's in one. No, 30.
48 hours. Right?
30.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's like those twins or whatever who painted the Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Da Vinci?
Lisa.
No? Okay. Just me. What are we doing next? What have we all played? Harvest Moon? Have you guys played that?
Oh,
I've
yes.
never
I
played
love
Harvest Moon.
You haven't played
I've
it.
never
Okay.
played.
We
I've
can
always
save
wanted
that.
to.
Because I think we should have a list and then kind of rank it like, is it above this? Is it below that? What have we all played? Final Fantasy? Pokemon.
Pokemon.
We all played
I'm surprised
Pokemon.
we haven't talked about Pokemon yet. Yeah, actually. Yeah, we've all played Pokemon. Well,
I know Josh's
I haven't played
opinion.
all of them. I've played
I played a
Red.
good bit.
and Leaf
played all of
Green and
Oh God.
Black. That's it. That's all I played.
Let's see. I have Yellow on the Game Boy Color, Ruby. I played Soul Silver, and then it was either Diamond or Pearl. And then I have the new one, but I haven't even really touched it.
Yeah, Sword and Shield.
Sword and
I just
Shield,
got
that's
Shield
fun.
and Let's Go Pikachu. Completed the Dex and Pikachu.
Play Pokemon, Go.
Go.
That's
Oh.
good.
Yeah, that's included. Pokemon Go.
That's not. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good it gets you outside to do things. So
If you
That's-
like
that
the
is
retro
true.
style, you have the 2D games. If you like the newer stuff, you got
The
the
3D.
Sword and Shield and the stuff on the 3DS. I think it.
I do like the little animated sprites in the 2D-ish.
I
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Black and White was my favorite era.
Black and White was your favorite?
Ruby's my favorite.
Ruby. Those are cool.
Ruby
Red's
and
my
Sapphire.
favorite.
Red?
It's the first one I play. It's just
The
for-
original
for
Red?
nostalgia value
Okay.
mostly. Yeah.
I respect that.
I like Omega Ruby. That's a good one.
The remakes, yeah.
Which is just like a remake.
I'll let you guys rank it
Are the,
first, and we'll
are the
average it.
Omegas just the same game but with the new generations?
Yep. New graphics, 3D.
I think there was
new
some other
Pokemon
changes
from
to
the
it.
newer
They added the new
generations.
generations.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was with X and Y and Gen 6.
Why? Oh, I forgot I played Y.
Mm.
I played, but
Those
that.
are pretty forgettable. They weren't the
Dang.
best.
Wait, no. Which I can't remember if I played X or
Direct.
Y. It's they have different stories, right?
Slightly.
It's the one with the
blue thing?
interdimensional.
Regigigas.
Did it have the one that looked like a Y or an X? Those are the legendaries.
I don't remember.
They're the same game. Different legendaries. I think they might have a different enemy team
I would put Pokemon
as a whole.
as a whole.
Ups and downs.
I would probably all the games are pretty similar.
Right.
So I for
Very slight innovations
I'd have
throughout
to
time.
be C.5 or B.
Ooh, okay.
B, I have to.
Below Smash Bros?
I put it below Smash Bros.
Ooh, okay.
Just for the value of it's kind of the same every time, and the newer
Yep.
ones are kind of weird.
Okay.
Kind of
Respectable. Where'd you put it?
I would say B as well.
Like low B?
You think low B?
I would say put it below Smash
I'd put it.
Low B.
My personal opinion
Or it'd be upper
would be
C or low
above
B.
Mario in A.
Really?
Yeah. So we can average it.
You've played every Pokemon,
Right.
So should we put it like B in the middle?
Yeah.
If it's above
That's what
Mario?
I'm thinking. That's a good average,
I'd be
I'd
okay
say.
with that.
Middle B. I'm okay with that too.
And just gonna say this now, I don't think Smash Bros is gonna stay the worst.
Oh dang.
Oh, definitely not.
No, it's not gonna stay the worst. There's no bad games on here, but
Well.
we
Well.
definitely haven't covered. What?
Well.
Okay, well,
If we might as well just talk about Sonic at this point.
sure. Okay, sure.
We're talking about bad games.
The good and the bad.
Just kidding.
Sonic.
Sonic 06 was good. I liked it because I was like 2.
I
wasn't.
played it when I was like
like
5
2.
or 6.
I
like
really liked the
Sonic Boom.
2D ones.
Sonic Colors was so good. Unleashed was
Sonic
pretty
and the
good.
Black Knight.
It's terrible.
Terrible game.
The worst of the worst.
Sonic
is
Unleashed
like
was
F.
pretty bad.
What, Werehog?
Yep.
Werehog.
You thought it was bad? I thought it was good.
That was okay. I mean,
That game would be like a C. The bad ones are F. The good ones are like B plus for me. I'd give it a C.
I mean, when Sonic
As a
is
series.
good, it's really good.
as a
Yeah.
series.
I'd put it,
As
high
a
B.
series, no.
Like Sonic Colors would be above, like right
I'd
near
put
Animal
it.
Crossing.
I'd put
for
it
me.
low C. We don't have anything in C yet.
So
but
just C.
I
I think we
think
agree
just
on
C.
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 I don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna be D. That's embarrassing if you're below Sonic. But it's not bad. It's just not
The
good.
game that
We
face
might.
planted
We might
its
have
way.
to mess around.
Right. We can
But-
resituate. Anything else we've all played?
Do a reevaluation.
I played minimal Call of Duty. Lego stuff. The Lego series.
Lego.
We can talk about
We've
that.
all played Lego games, right?
Yep. Star Wars is
Lego
iconic.
Star Wars is the iconic childhood.
It's a good
one.
collecting game, which I like. That's why I
It's
like
fun.
Pokemon.
Yes.
I collect
It's
all
good.
and get all the characters.
Get all the characters and get
Yeah.
all the mods
Trophies.
you can put on, all the trophies. Building all the ship things. Remember
Yep.
doing that? All the block ships.
I like the progression in the games. I put it above Sonic.
Oh, yes.
A tiny
I
bit
put
above
it-
Smash Bros.
Oh, I'd put Lego in A tier.
Ooh,
bro.
A, really? Okay. Above
for-
Animal
of
Crossing?
all the Lego games, yeah. 'Cause it's just a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Because every kid loves playing with Legos.
Right.
You know, getting
Yeah.
those Lego sets for your birthday, for Christmas. Or
This is where
whatever.
it gets
Even
confusing.
those like tiny, like when I remember when Lego boxes, those tiny ones used to be like $1.30.
Oh, yeah, another
You
like
know?
60
Now they're like,
to $200.
well, those
Maybe
are the
not
big.
the
I'm talking
tiny
like the
ones.
tiny boxes.
Even those are like
those
20.
they're like $10-15
Yeah.
now. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody
Lego
loves
has, like,
Legos, and then the
reached its
video
new
games is
stage.
just a fun, like fantasy type version of
They're good.
Legos
They're
because
fun.
you get the
Right.
you got Harry
Genius
Potter,
idea.
they got Indiana
Imbi-
Jones,
Imbi-Amba.
they got the Star Wars. What
Mhm.
else? They have more.
The
They have the
Pirates
Lego
of the
World
Caribbean.
games. They have the Pirates of the Caribbean ones. The Batman, Lego
Yeah.
Batman is very
Lego
good.
movie ones.
I would put it below Pokemon, but above Animal Crossing, so that doesn't make sense because, we had to balance that.
I'd put it in A, man.
I'd put
I'd
it high
up
B.
there with Mario.
I put a high B. Where would you put it? You can kind of decide
Right.
between the two, maybe.
It has it has reached that like point where it's nostalgic now for a lot of people too, especially Lego Star Wars.
But I wouldn't pick up a new one, like on
Right.
release.
Ah, yeah, it's-
when it's on
definitely
sale,
not.
I'd get it. It's that kind of game for me.
I guess it would have to be a specific Lego game for me to pick it up again.
Right.
Like that Star Wars one that's coming out. I'd pick that one up. But
I guess I would say A as well actually,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it's also reached like peak meme.
above
It's a
below
it's a
Mario
meme.
though?
Below Mario.
Below Mario.
definitely.
Okay.
Like Mario is still better.
Mario. I mean, I like them, but
Awesome.
next, we all played Harvest Moon.
I haven't,
Yeah, Alan hasn't.
I haven't played Moon.
Right. We already discussed
We
that.
already discussed that one.
Did we cover all the ones we've all played? We played Borderlands, all of us.
I have
Mortal
not.
Kombat?
You haven't?
No.
Okay. I played very minimal Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat?
Yeah.
Have you everyone played it?
Yeah.
I could have slight input on it. I mean, it's a fighter, 2D fighter.
It's a fighter. It's a 2D
It's-
fighter.
I played
The
Fighters,
Pioneer.
Dragon
You've
Ball
played
Fighters.
the Dragon Ball ones.
It's
yeah?
pretty similar.
Played
you
the
know.
Naruto ones.
Yep.
Too. I've played mostly. I played Mortal Kombat when I was a kid. That was a lot of fun.
I'm not a 2D fighter guy.
I mean, they're fighters, and if you
Right.
like fighters, you like fighters. But
Yeah.
it's
But
very,
Mortal Kombat is like a different breed of fighter.
I get. I mean,
It
it's
is-
one of
it
the
is the fighter.
revolutionary
Like,
fighters.
it's the
you know?
reason we
It's-
have-
It's there with Street Fighter.
It's the reason we have the E ESRB system. Why they have to rate games now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that is true.
I thought like Mortal Kombat 9 was really good. I think 11 is awesome.
I think Mortal
Got a lot of good
Kombat
characters.
as a whole is probably C tier.
Oh really?
I think it's a lot of fun. I'd even maybe put it low B. But
As a non-competitive kind of,
as in, yeah, well, I mean, it can
A
be
casual.
a competitive game too.
Right,
but as
right.
yeah, like a
We're
fun
more
casual game
casual.
that you play with your friend or whatever.
it's fun.
Challenge him, play as Scorpion and just beat the shit out of him every time, or they can play Noob Saibot, whichever you are.
Noob Saibot.
I'd put it below Sonic because Sonic can be fun by yourself or with friends. If you have a good game, it's good by yourself.
I'd put it above Sonic for sure,
no.
almost 100%. Yeah.
Would you play Mortal Kombat by yourself?
Yes,
I would.
Okay, I wouldn't. But
The story, I think
you
the
guys would
stories,
put it above Sonic. We
the
can
stories
put
for
it
the
above
games are very, I think, are pretty
Sonic. Are they?
decent.
Yeah, I haven't played
the
enough, so I
storyline.
guess I can't really have a definitive viewpoint. But above Sonic and C, or
I definitely put it above Sonic, either low B or upper C.
I would say it's equal with Smash Bros, if not above.
okay. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Not
was
above?
thinking that it's a
Yeah.
similar game. It can be a competitive brawler, except I mean,
Right.
brawlers and fighters, I guess, are different. But
Well, we
What do you think?
we
B,
got to make it an
Alan?
overall above Smash Bros. I'd put it above Smash Bros. If we were gonna put it in B.
It's hard to compare the two because they're like different.
They're different types of
Yeah,
fighters, but
like,
they're both
Smash
fighter
Bros
games.
is definitely more party
For now,
based
I'll put it
compared
here.
to
how's that sound?
Mortal Kombat.
Because I want it in C.
Yeah, we'll balance it out. Put it below
Right.
Smash
I think it's
Bros.
there. There's a lot of B's. That's the average right now.
Yes. It's good. Be
I think we covered all the stuff we've all played to a good extent. What are we doing now?
Yeah,
Let's
there's
do them in
a
order,
couple-
I
There's
guess.
a couple ones that we haven't all played. Zach's really the only one who's ever played Disgaea.
Yeah, I never
We can
played
save
it.
that since that's like mine.
All right.
I'll put-
What about Bomberman?
We played Bomberman.
Have you played
I
Bomberman?
played
Zach?
like little bits.
A little bit of Bomberman.
I
It's a
haven't
fun.
played
It's
enough.
you played. You think it's fun?
I think it's fun.
I think it's a fun like party game with friends. I think it's like four.
It's almost
Four-person,
it's like Mario
four-player.
Party except unique.
Like what you mean.
Because
Dang.
Mario's Mario, you know.
Yeah, it's a Mario.
Mario
Yeah, Mario's
Party.
Mario, but like, I think Bomberman is definitely A tier.
I should say different, not unique.
Do you think it's
I grew up playing Bomberman, so to me it's also very nostalgic.
It's
I grew up
pretty
playing
nostalgic
with
for me.
some of my best friends. I grew up playing with my brother.
Uh-huh.
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the mini games are cool. If you last until all the power, there's so many different power ups you can use, and the game can become like really chaotic and could last quite like almost the whole time that you put. And you can
Dang.
get there's a ton of different cosmetics you can get to customize your characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
A lot in the newer ones for sure
It's a
too.
really fun game. I definitely put it either up high B or A. I'd put it either below Lego or I'd definitely put it above Pokemon.
I'd personally put it in between Pokemon and Smash Bros. What do you think, Josh?
I would agree.
Pokemon
I think
Smash
it
Bros?
would be good in B.
Right in the middle.
All right,
good. It's a good series.
I'll agree with that.
It knows what it is. Right there.
It knows what it
Right
is.
there.
yes.
All right.
Enough said about that. What else is there that we can? Let's just
Kirby.
keep going in
Remember
order.
Kirby's?
Except Jack and Daxter, because that's mine.
Did you play Kirby?
Yeah, I played a lot of. I mean, that's my thing, I guess.
I've played a little bit of Kirby. I've never beaten a Kirby game, but I've played a couple different ones. They're fun. He's a cool character.
Yeah.
The whole like being able to suck up everything. That's kind of
And you got the epic
he's
yarn games.
adorable.
Got the yarn
The
games.
yarn Kirby games are
They're super cute.
amazing.
And then the absorption stuff is really
Right.
And the
cool
yarn Yoshi games, those are good.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Is it Woolly World and
Woolly World,
Crafted
yeah.
World or something?
Yeah, I think
Definitely
The new
got
ones?
that from Kirby.
I would say Kirby. He feels like the junk food of video games to me. I'm not saying it's like as like a bad thing. It's just like there's so many of them, and they're all
Well,
pretty
in
much
that
the same.
case, you mean there's a
I
guilty
guess.
pleasure involved because,
Well, yeah, because it is
everybody
just
loves
like-
junk food.
You're right. I think Kirby is just like.
It's just it's a fun
Right.
kind of just game you play. It's not you
It's
don't really
definitely
like
lesser known.
No, I feel like personally, well, there's definitely
Zach has
people
an
out
idea.
there, but I'm not like super invested in the Kirby. I'd be like, oh my god, what's Kirby gonna do this adventure,
Right.
dude? It's
That's-
kind of just like a fun, colorful kind of game.
That's what Kirby is. You see, just like a new one will come out, and everyone's like, "Cool, a new Kirby game," and then everyone
it's
buys
like-
it.
And then people will play it and they'll be like, oh, this is kind of
Yeah,
nice.
no one's like complaining about it.
Dream
but-
Chorus.
Oh yeah, Dream Course is really good.
Oh, Dream
Some of those
Course
classic
is
ones
so
are awesome.
good. That's probably one of my favorites. Yeah, I played that.
I just want to throw that out there. I put it below Lego and A. That's because I like it a lot.
I love golf games.
Golf games.
As a
that.
series, I put it in A below Lego.
Would you consider Dream Course a golf game? I think it's like a golf course.
I
like
mean,
a
I
mini
can see
golf
where you,
game.
what you mean. Yeah.
mini golf game?
Mini golf. Yeah, mini golf. Because of all the fun little dudes around.
I would put it in B.
I'd put it below. I'd put it at the end of B.
The
Personally.
bottom of B?
Yeah.
Okay,
just
so what's
'cause
the average of that? I put it in A at the bottom of A.
You put it at the bottom of A.
So kind of like above.
I think it's
above
above.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
In between Bomberman and Smash, or in between.
That's where I would put it to compromise with you guys. If you want it lower, you can knock it lower. It's a lot of B, by the way.
Let's compromise. Let's put it in the middle.
Right in the middle between
Right-
Pokemon
right.
and Bomberman.
Ooh, I'd like.
Yeah, let's do that. No, it's above. It's below Bomberman for sure.
I'd say so too.
Honestly, I do.
Since we had to compromise. with it.
Bomberman
Higher.
Pokemon. Yeah. You know, that's just
We could
me.
reorganize
That's just
the
me.
tiers
All
later.
right, all right. Here's a good one that I've played a lot of, and I think Zach's played a lot of. I don't know how much, Josh. I was thinking Final Fantasy
Yep.
Oh yes, I played Final Fantasy
14.
2.
2.
but it's 4 in Japan. I believe.
That one.
Yes. That is
Yes,
my all-time
I
favorite
played-
one that I've played billions of hours of.
I played 3.
It's so good.
I grew up playing 3, but I think 3 is 6.
I don't know.
I don't know how it's different.
Yeah.
They're weird. But I played 3 a lot as a kid. I grew up playing that one. It was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I played a little bit of 10, not much, just a little bit.
Yes.
And I played it. I think I had maybe like 13 hours and 14,
50.
15. I mean 15.
Jeez.
Yeah, I played a little bit of 14 too. That's the MMO one.
Mhm.
That one's fun, but
As an MMO.
as an RPG game, I really enjoy it. There's a lot of stuff you can do in the game. The combat's fun. I do like the turn-based combat.
It's definitely very classic
Which
RPG.
it broke out of.
Yeah.
Very classic
turn-based.
RPG.
Mhm.
It's not
I'd
turn-based anymore, but
put Final Fantasy I put it at A. I put it in the A slot.
Yeah, I put it in A.
I think it's a really good game.
To give my opinion, I played some of the original 7. I beat the 7 remake. Or
I totally forgot.
what's
about
gonna be?
7.
Yeah, what's ever.
I
Gonna
never
be part
played
1.
7. It
good.
looks beautiful.
It's $8
I very
on
wanted to play it.
Steam, I think.
The remake?
No,
The old one.
Oh.
That'd be all $8.
the remake was yeah.
Yeah,
no.
so I
can you
played
imagine the
7.
remake for $8.
7 remake, 10, 12, and 15. I played. I platinumed 10 like 3 times. 10 is like
God.
the one I have the most experience with. I don't think it's the best, but it was the last turn-based one. Everything else was more live combat.
Yeah.
I put it in
I
A.
definitely think it's an A tier game.
I put it above Lego.
Really? Yeah,
I
me
would
too.
agree,
Me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the
love
granddaddy.
Just I RPGs are my favorite. So
That's mine. I have 3 that are mine. You play, yeah, right.
Played a bit
Okay.
of this guy. All right,
Dragon Quest. Spyro? Who's played Spyro?
Never played Spyro.
I played Skylanders, and he's in that.
Okay.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
I played the Reignited trilogy and the original Spyro 3, which is let me look. Enter the Dragonfly. Is that what it is?
Enter the
I
Dragon-
can't see it from
Enter
here.
the
My games
Dragon
are over there.
something.
Enter the yeah.
Mhm.
Played one of the older ones, and
Is that
then
a Dragon Ball movie?
uh,
Dragon
Wagon
it is.
Ball.
Wrath of the Dragon.
That might
That's
be the one
episode
I'm
or
thinking
not
of.
episode movie 13.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd put it my personal
Anime tier
opinion.
list.
Yeah,
Me
if you
and
want,
Zach?
yeah,
Me and
that,
Zach
that would
can
be
do
that would be
We've watched a
Zach and
lot of
Alan.
anime.
Spyro would be right below Kirby for me. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I
You guys
put
have
him in
played
there.
less.
I've never really played it. I don't really know what kind of game it is, so I don't
It's
think I can
like an
really,
action
I feel like I
collector
can't really
game,
have an opinion in that. Have you ever played Cameo?
It's mostly just.
You all know
mind
what
pick then, I
Cameo
guess.
is? Is it like Cameo?
Cameo? Mm-mm. I haven't played it.
No.
Should I? I don't feel good like outruling you guys. You know what I mean? Because I mean, all of our tier lists would be different,
I'd be okay
right?
with putting it in
Right.
B, but I've never played it, so I can't really.
Yeah. I'll just put it here.
Yeah, it's a good
I think
spot.
that's a fair spot.
Uh-huh.
Above Mortal Kombat.
It would be for me.
I guess. I guess. I've never played it, so I
Right.
don't know.
We'll revisit it after we play all these. How about it?
Yes.
Oh, we could definitely.
We could do that.
Hello.
Flash forward in
What's up,
what,
Jesse?
like 10 years, if we're still doing this.
It's okay.
Harvest Moon.
It's like Stardew Valley. If you want.
In my opinion, it's better.
Jesse likes to hang
Everyone
out.
loves Stardew Valley.
Stardew
but
Valley is epic.
I did.
she
enjoy
really likes
Stardew.
your blanket.
She does.
It's
She's probably
yeah.
blocking your mic.
It's okay.
Jesse.
Oh!
Cat issues. Gotta love them.
Say you're sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hold her.
What a cutie.
Harvest Moon for me, I'm just gonna throw it out there, would be in A above Lego. But that's because I love the series.
I really enjoyed Stardew, and if you say it's a lot like Stardew, I'd definitely put it in an A. Because I do like those just fun, relaxing kind of farming games, and you can play with friends too in Stardew sometimes if you do the thing.
I don't think you could in Harvest Moon, but Stardew, yeah.
Do what?
play with other
Multiplayer.
people.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
just
in the
solo
newer ones.
adventure.
I don't know. I've never played. So.
Yeah, that's the difference between Animal
but
Crossing.
I've
and
seen them and they
Harvest Moon.
look pretty. They look fun. They look.
I mean, yeah, it's
It's
just,
heavily compared to Animal Crossing.
Oh, is
I
it a
think
lot
it-
like? Would you say it's more like Animal Crossing than Stardew?
It's different. It's more farming than Animal Crossing.
So it's like Animal Crossing with more farming.
Right. You own your own animals and raise the
Oh,
farm,
okay.
stuff like that.
and
So
you
you
can
do
like.
I like it more
It's
than
like a
Animal Crossing.
sim life. It's you're simulating like being a farmer.
Let the cat be.
I don't want her to like. Okay, I'll put her here.
Yes, right there. That's good.
Okay.
She can crawl.
She
on
really
the,
wants that
on the
blanket.
blanket.
Yeah.
Cat issues. I'd put it above Animal Crossing, an A. Well, you guys can put it where you want. What do you think, Josh?
Yes.
That's where you put it.
Yes.
You like it better than Animal Crossing too?
I do.
Similar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it better. We'll put it. We'll get
Put it below a Lego.
Yeah. Just because.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Harvey.
Should we?
I haven't
we
played
do,
all the Harvest Moon, so I'll put it there. Just in order.
I've never played Fire Emblem.
I played a few.
Oh no, I was like, what is Fire Emblem? I forgot what it was. No, I haven't played it.
Okay.
Should we just?
Yeah.
Should
More
we just
of mine at the bottom, I guess. From
Alright.
the Sky to Fire Emblem are the ones I've
let's
only
do
played.
Pikmin.
Oh, okay. I've seen gameplay. I haven't played it, and I've seen very minimal gameplay. So
I've played. It's also seen very minimal gameplay. It
Is it
looks like
mostly
an
Josh?
okay game.
It's,
it looks fun.
It looks fun. Yeah, would you?
I love it so much.
Wanna
We'll
give
give
us
it to
a-
Josh.
I mean, it's essentially
Wherever you
just
want.
like a giant collectathon, right?
Ooh, I like that.
And you, the first game is like you crash land on like a planet that we're pretty sure is like Earth, but it's not, or something. I don't know.
Okay, theories.
Yeah, and then like number 2 is like you do the same thing, but this time you're hunting for treasure and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is you're just trying to, like, your alien's planet is dying, so like they're looking for food, and like that they come to Earth.
Is
and
it
then
like Katamari?
I mean, I guess in like a weird, like you're like collecting things,
Right, that's how I relate it.
But like you go around and you have to like get these little thing called pigmen, right? Which you use as
Mhm.
like ways to grab and carry things. And you like fight monsters and stuff with the pigmen and everything. You're like a little commander and you control an army of things, right? And they do your bidding. Pigmen is so good. Like if you really play it, and it's just one of those things where you can just like shut your brain off and just like play it and have fun. It's totally one
Seems
of those
super
games.
casual.
Yeah.
I would guess it would be high B or A maybe.
Yes.
Is that where-
for
where'd
sure.
you
That's
put
where
it?
I would put it.
Like-
Maybe probably an A.
I've never played it.
Where'd you put it in A?
I need to see what we have up there. I would probably put it like next to Final Fantasy, above Lego. And
Above
everything.
Lego.
Yeah, Pikmin's so good.
Fair. Flush
okay
out
with
the A
that.
more. Zelda's the only S.
Because Zelda is special.
What about
Zelda's
Kingdom Hearts?
Let's do that.
I know Josh hasn't played much
Yeah, I
of
haven't
it.
got a chance to play any of
I
them.
know.
I
I know.
played
Zach
every
has
single
played
one.
every Kingdom Hearts.
And completed
I've
it.
played. I played 3.
Oh, you played the new one?
I played
Okay.
3. Yeah,
Cool.
and I played a little bit of
Two?
two.
Two on the
Which is the one with
PS2.
the skateboard.
That's two.
One of the
When,
two.
at the beginning of the game when
Yeah.
you're Roxas.
Yeah,
The blonde
I
dude.
haven't played much of it, but I played it. I love it. It's a great story. I know pretty much everything about it because of you and Trent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The combat is my favorite part up until 3. 3 feels weird. It feels floaty, which a lot of people have said, and also a lot of people hate when people say it. That's floaty, but it kind of is. And
Remember
they,
Flo-
Is it real time combat or is it?
yeah,
turn-based?
it's
Okay.
always been, except for Chain of Memories, which was on the. I don't even know. Was it the Game Boy Advance or something like that? And then they ported it to the PS3.
Uh-huh.
For me, I definitely think Kingdom Hearts is an S tier game.
Really?
I think
It would be
that
before 3 for me. I think 3
I think-
screwed the story.
3's story
Oh,
was
really?
3.
Yeah.
Is
I think that's too bad. I heard 3
interesting.
It was like this
I-
big
it's still
climax,
good.
and then it like fizzled.
It was too hyped.
Right,
it was
exactly.
hyped to be a lot
It
better
shouldn't
than
have
it
taken them
should have
10
been.
years with like.
Yeah, when you make it for 10 years, yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I
that's
think
hype pretty
almost
That's what-
every
that's
single
what the
Kingdom
thing
Hearts
was.
game would be S, and then 3 would be like
A
low
to
B.
B. Yeah,
It'd be
I
like
put
low
it
B.
medium B. Maybe in this list I'd put it low B with what we had. But if it was
I like
by
it better than
itself,
Mario. You know, I put it in S, but like
I think,
like some
think
of the
Kingdom
ones
Hearts
below
as
it.
a whole, though, definitely an S tier game because the storyline is beautiful. It's very emotional.
It
The
is.
music in the
I've
game
cried
is
more to that than any other game.
I've cried to that too. And the music is I love the music in that game. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and the Disney and Square Enix combination is super
What a
cool.
weird.
It's
like
it's
never in
it's
your
so
mind
cool,
feeling
but
they would
they
go together.
really
I'm
they did a
fine.
great job with it. I think it's definitely S tier.
I'd do that.
I never played it, so I'm
I
inclined
love
to agree.
Kingdom Hearts. I
from
just
the way
wanted
you
it
phrase
to be better. You know, I loved every single series. Or I mean, it's just the writing, and 3 feels very anticlimactic, and it feels just like the other ones, except like it took them so long that it should feel better.
Right.
Pirates
You
of
know?
the Caribbean World was fun.
It was, and it looked great.
That was
The
probably my
graphics were
favorite
really
world.
good in that one. So I mean, I'll give it S. It just 3 disappointed me.
Is 3
Not a
the
lot,
end
just
of
like
the,
enough to be mediocre.
Is 3 the end of the series, or is there going to be more?
I think it'll
Let you know.
continue.
I
There's
think there was a
cliffhangers.
cliffhanger. Yeah.
This is like the first saga.
Oh God.
I mean, there's like mini ones.
Hopefully, it won't take 10 more years.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Wasn't it like
For some
8 years,
reason.
though?
Kingdom Hearts
I think it
1
was 8.
rebooted.
Imagine the
Wasn't it?
licensing behind that game. What?
Wasn't it 8 years?
It was, I mean, I could look.
It was a while. It was a long time.
Borderlands
It
was
came
like
out
8
2019.
years.
Oh, where's 2?
Little intermission here. We're looking for the game.
I mean, we could look it up.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
got to be around like 8 to 10 years.
Great game.
Long
though.
time.
Long time. 3 is a good game.
It was my
I
favorite
went-
series for
Kingdom
the longest
Hearts-
time, and then it fizzled out for me.
Kingdom Hearts is great.
It is.
3 is good.
3 is good. The
3 is
rest
good.
are great and amazing.
Tree.
Okay. That was emotional.
But
On the inside. We're getting
COD?
down to the shooters.
Call of Duty.
Oh god, yeah, the FPS
me
games.
and Josh are really the only ones that have played Call of Duty.
Played a little bit with friends.
You played a bit?
zombies and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, zombies. See, Call of Duty is one of those things. If you take every Call of Duty in consideration,
Is it good?
I would put COD at probably C.
Oh, really?
Oh,
High
frick.
C or low B if you are taking every part. If you're taking campaign, multiplayer, and zombies all
yeah.
together, and
Yeah.
every single COD there is out there.
If we take the best of the best, it would be like A.
If we took the
Fun
best,
multiplayer.
if we took the best of the best, I would put it at high B.
Right.
I love COD. I grew up playing World of War, Black Ops,
Mm-hmm.
Modern Warfare.
Would you what?
I thought
first-person
the
shooter
story
would you
was
pick?
great.
You know?
First person shooter.
Yeah.
Between
Would you pick that
like between
first,
Call of
you know?
Duty or between a different?
Just like if
FPS?
you were to pick one up for multiplayer with friends, is that like the? Because if that's
if
what
I
you
was
would
going
pick,
to pick up a game for multiplayer, I wouldn't. For Call of Duty,
Mhm.
probably be Modern Warfare 2.
And like, is that like? Would you put that above Halo and what? Because I
No.
think
Call of Duty is not above Halo.
okay. So
We'll get
because
to
I was
Halo.
gonna say if we're gonna put all first-person shooters super low, I don't think that's fair. Even though we put a lot of the fighters, we put them in the middle. You know.
COD
Right.
Zombies, a lot of fun.
Amazing.
World of War, all the way to Black Ops 3.
Mhm.
4 had some good
I
zombies.
played 2 and 3
4 had good zombies. Infinite
kinda
Warfare.
with 4.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about Infinite Warfare. Or Advanced Warfare.
People liked them. I mean, well,
they
then
were
like they had
good.
their fans.
They had
think it
I
was
like the
fatigue.
3D printer for the mystery
For the
box.
mystery
I thought
box.
that was cool.
I
I
mean-
did enjoy the suits, the exosuits.
Right.
Those were kind of cool. Multiplayer, meh. Campaign, meh.
Is that
You
where
know?
it belongs? See. What about Sonic?
As a whole,
Yeah.
if you take every aspect of Call of Duty, I would definitely say C. But as a fun game to play with friends,
Mhm.
I would probably put it B if you're okay with looking past all the like people who are like toxic gamers and
Right.
and shit and on the
God.
multiplayer, and if you like playing zombies, great, fun game. If you like playing the what's that mode in Modern Warfare, Spec Ops. If you like
Oh,
Spec
sure,
Ops,
yeah,
a lot of
Spec
fun,
Ops. Mhm.
great games. I would definitely put it up C or all the way at the bottom of B.
I think the multiplayer I played more than Halo. I'd put it above like Mortal Kombat personally. I like shooters more than fighters. But I'm fine with putting it at C. I don't have a heated opinion on it, you know.
Right. I feel like when I said Kirby was the junk food, I'm now going to reinstate that Call of Duty is the junk food because it's literally the game that comes out every year, and
Okay.
it has like different opinions for all of them. Like one will come out and like this is the best one that's ever come out, and the next one will come out and like this is complete garbage and it's the lowest the series has ever been at. Right? It
Yeah.
jumps around a lot, has a lot of opinions around it, and like there's like a quote unquote war going on between the developers and stuff, where it's just like, which one's better? Is it Treyarch or is it Infinity Ward? But I don't know. I think
Good place for it.
I would say B is probably a good spot because when Modern Warfare came out, Modern Warfare 2019, that was a turnaround, I think, for the series. It was good. It was entertaining. It still is good. And Cold War is looking good. I'm excited to play it. But as a whole, yeah, I would probably say low B.
Yeah, that's a
Low
good
B?
point.
Mhm.
Taking every aspect in consideration.
Right.
It's not the best, you know. There's
It was good like a long time ago. It was really, really good. But
ups and downs
with the
since
stuff
then.
that's happened now,
Yeah.
it's not
Okay.
that good anymore. Yeah.
Want to tackle the other shooters, Halo and Borderlands? I played more
Well, where are we
Borderlands
putting-
than
are we putting
Halo.
at C or low B?
You want to put it higher? I'm fine with whatever. I like it better than some of the B stuff, some of the B stuff. I like it better than Smash Bros and Mortal Kombat, but not Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I mean.
Should we move it around? Should we put Spyro above Smash and maybe put Call of Duty or above?
I think we should figure out the tiers now, and then we
Yeah,
can
we
like
could come back to it.
Then we
and
can
back
readjust
and
back to
forth.
it,
a
yeah.
little
You want
like
to put it
do
in
that.
B?
conclusion section.
Should we do?
Is it worth B now?
I would like to.
Put in B.
I think we should keep it in C.
Okay.
Personally.
I'd be okay
That's
with
where
that.
I'd.
Alright,
Yeah.
high
That's
C.
a, you know.
All right, I would
C
like.
for
I
COD.
would like to do one
Damn.
of my personal favorite games of all time.
Halo.
Halo. Halo. I love Halo. I probably have hundreds of hours in total between each game individually. I grew up playing Halo. I think I was like
You're an Xbox guy,
6
right?
years old when I played Halo 1.
Yes.
Loved it. Great. I think Halo combat revolutionary for FPS games. I feel like the shield aspect was a lot of fun. I like that. The combat's a lot of cool. I think the enemies are pretty fun and funky. It's aliens. It's super fun. Love aliens.
I played
Shooting
Reach
aliens,
the most.
dude.
Reach was the only one I really
Reach
played.
was great. Halo 2 is probably my favorite story. I think the campaign story is beautiful. Up until 4 is when I thought it got a little weird. And 5 was... I enjoyed 5. It's not the best one.
Right.
I think it's universally not the most liked for story campaign or
think
even multiplayer.
Halo
but
Infinite's gonna be good.
I am really excited about it. I want it to
Hoping
be
for the
good.
best.
I hope it's not like Destiny was.
Oh boy.
'Cause
You didn't like Destiny. I thought it was alright.
Destiny-
I played Destiny.
Destiny's good, but it's
Destiny's
Not-
an
not
interesting
Halo.
story.
not A level. But yeah, the storyline's a lot of fun. The combat's a lot of fun. The guns are really cool. Up to 5, just they had so many different types of guns. They're super cool. The different types of aliens are cool. They even had the Forerunners added that, the old species from
Oh sure.
before.
I just played with
Yeah.
friends, so
It's a great game to play with friends too. Multiplayer.
all my friends
lot
were
of fun.
Xbox people,
A lot
so
of fun
that's whatever.
multiplayer.
It's exclusive to Xbox, right?
For me,
The
it's
PC as well.
For me, it's an
PC.
S tier game. Cause I grew up playing Halo. I was
put it-
every time a Halo game came out, I purchased it. It was right when it came out and played it and beat the game. So it's
The campaign's way better than other first-person shooter campaigns. Similar, I'd put it on par with Borderlands
I
as far
agree.
as
I
campaign.
Borderlands
Borderlands and
pretty
Halo are
epic
pretty
scale.
tied for me for games.
Since you put it on S, I put it at the bottom of B.
You put it at the bottom of B, really?
Right, probably above Mortal Kombat.
I'd put
Just
it
because I
above.
don't like shooters, right? It's probably
Sure.
one of the better shooters for me. So right now, it's,
I'd put it in
if we
A.
balance it out, it'd be an A.
I think A.
You think A
I
is
think
fair?
it's
Yeah, I
better
think
than
A is
Harvest Moon.
fair.
Above Harvest Moon?
Above, I think it's the best one out of all A. But if we're gonna compromise,
We can
I'd
put
put
it
it
like
maybe
there.
above Lego.
Is it
Yeah,
your favorite so far, or do you like Zelda better
Halo's my favorite game.
out of this list
Yeah,
of all
But
time?
I think Halo's probably my favorite game. Of
I
all
think
time.
okay. I'll say this: I think we should all have one override where we put in S. Like if it's your favorite out of this whole list, we can put in S if you want.
I'm okay with keeping it A though because of you guys.
Okay.
I'm okay with doing the compromises.
I
Because
haven't played it enough to really have like a solid opinion. I played 2 a lot.
You played Reach, haven't you?
And I played Reach at friends' house and stuff. But I wasn't really like able to get into it because I know that's like that and Call of Duty are both the games that everybody played it like when they came out on the Xbox and everything. And that's like what created lifelong like lasting friendships are these 2 games. So I know like the destiny of Halo, right? That like that I know I recognize that and like how important it is to the FPS genre and like video gaming as a whole. So I would say that it can go wherever it needs to go because it's important.
it's good. It's an
Yeah.
A game.
I think it's.
I think Borderlands we can do really quick. You can move it if you want. Above Pikmin, I'm fine with that.
No.
Above that, I mean, sure.
I even put it above Mario.
Oh,
I mean, if it's your favorite, you can put it all the way up. If you, I think that's
wherever
fair.
you want.
If that's your favorite, we'll put Josh's favorite in S, your favorite in S, and my favorite in S.
All right, there we go.
Yes.
My favorite's coming up. What do you
Mine's
think?
already in
I
there.
want Jesse to have an input. Say it again. One more time. Okay, yeah,
Hey, I
good.
think-
It's a good ass game.
game.
No, she doesn't like Halo. Hey. Should we?
Borderlands should be nice and quick.
Borderlands
Because
should
we
be
talked about first-person shooters. Is it better than
Well,
Call of Duty?
It's
I
an
think so.
RPG FPS.
Right?
It's
Which
not
I think
just-
that's way better.
It
I
has
love the RPG
skills.
system.
It's got so much loot. It's
got
colorful.
stuff.
There's explosions. The dialogue is hilarious at times.
Bottom of A. Is
The
where I
story is really good if you don't count 3. I mean,
three's bad.
Well,
Shiz.
okay. 3 is universally bad because people think so, but I thought it was still
was
fun.
fine.
I love Borderlands. If you like Borderlands and you really like Borderlands 2, I think Borderlands 3 is I think it's an A tier game for sure.
Is that fair? Should I put it higher in A? What do you think, Josh?
Where is it? Bottom of A?
Bottom
Yeah,
of A.
below
I'd
Harvest
say
Moon.
it's- I
in
haven't really
between
played it, so I
Harvest
don't
Moon.
Josh doesn't play
Okay.
much, but it's probably
That's where I'd put it.
Borderlands and Halo are my 2 most played games. So
Jeez.
Borderlands is really, yeah, I know you really like it.
I
If you want to put higher in
really
it,
love
I wouldn't
Borderlands.
argue.
I think I've beaten it.
I'd put it like, what do you
6
think?
times.
Like, I haven't played Pikmin, so I won't say above Pikmin, but like above
I'd
Lego
put it
for
above
me.
Lego. I'd definitely put it above Lego.
I like Harvest Moon better than Lego, but you know, this is a cumulative tier list, so
Yes,
obviously
yes,
ours would be
yes.
different. So these are all mine now.
These are all Zach's opinionations of games, I guess.
We've played a little Disgaea. We haven't recorded. We haven't. We'll probably
I
post
enjoyed
this
what we
before.
played at Disgaea.
It's a simple RPG. It's actually not simple. It's really intricate once you get into it, but it's welcoming to new people. It's a very good RPG to get into. JRPG.
How old is it?
How old?
Yeah.
The first one, maybe 90s, early 2000.
Oh, so it's a
Probably
classic.
early
legit.
2000s.
Yeah, it's. I'll look it up real quick.
Weird that I've just now heard of it.
Yeah, I never really.
Disgaea.
I guess if you kept up with JRPGs, neither me or you,
Yeah,
Right.
Josh, are a big JRPG guy.
I'm a
Other than
huge.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
obviously.
those
Other
are
than
my
Final
favorites.
Fantasy, but
If I were to put it all by myself, I'd put it right next to Final Fantasy in A. But whatever you guys think, if you are really passionate about it being lower, you can. But that's 2003 was the
what
first
I
one, by the
played.
way.
I haven't played
So.
much of it. What I played though, I think it's definitely a good game. I wouldn't say it's better than Animal Crossing. I'd honestly maybe even move Animal Crossing to an A tier game.
Below Harvestman.
Yeah,
How about this? We'll do this,
I think it's
I
like
put it
mid
here,
B.
but you want to put it like mid B. Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I'll put it here.
I haven't
discuss
played
it a
much
little
of
more.
it. We'll discuss it a little more. Let's see what Zach has
One
to say.
story is amazing. It has a direct sequel, which is D2 because it came out later.
D2.
But none of them are related. You can pick up whichever one you want. I just like, intricate combat and progression and character creation and customization, which it all has. One's really good. Two's my favorite, which is highly debated. I mean, it has 6 entries, so I mean, I don't know where it's the most successful. I don't know if it's more Japanese, American, but
Ow.
I mean, Pokemon's an RPG. I think it's better than Pokemon.
Oh, damn.
I played more Pokemon, but
I'd say it's better than Pokemon.
Like
Well, no, I played more Pokemon, but I think it's a
Right.
lot of
We-
fun.
we
What
haven't played
I
it
really
enough.
enjoyed what we played.
right in the
Yeah.
middle would be. How about that?
Right in the
Since
middle?
we don't have
I'm okay
enough
with that. Right in the middle would be.
Oh gosh, we'll do Fire Emblem before. I'll put it below Smash Bros. For Josh.
Let's do Fire Emblem right now.
Yeah, because these next two are like my 2 favorite games.
I've never played Fire Emblem. I've seen people play Fire Emblem. I've heard people talk about how great Fire Emblem
Yeah.
is.
It's good.
It's like
PSP.
is
3
it-
houses. I have 60 hours in.
It's
The rest I
like
have,
a
like, 10.
turn-based. Is it turn-based?
Yeah, it's different than like Final Fantasy because each character kind of has a turn. This is like your team and then their team.
Right.
So it's like
The only thing that comes to mind is it like XCOM in a way. Have you played XCOM before?
no, it's super strategy based.
I forget what that's called.
XCOM's
what
pretty
XCOM is
strategy.
called.
It's
It's like a war strategy game almost.
a
Just
strategy
Fire
game.
Emblem.
It's
Yeah.
just like turn-based strategy. I forget
Turn-based
what it is.
strategy. That's what.
Yeah,
it
well, like
is,
you,
yeah.
it's almost like a chessboard, right?
Yeah,
And you,
pretty
like, move
much.
things around.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Highly strategy based compared to other.
Oh, it's like
RPGs.
so. It's like Disgaea in that way.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty much just like
Oh.
Disgaea. Actually, it's a grid.
Yeah,
It's-
I'd say that I've heard really
It's
good
more
things
iconic
about
than
it.
Disgaea.
I think it's a pretty iconic game as well.
I like
I'd put
Disgaea
it-
better.
I
but
put it B. I put it upper B.
above Disgaea. I put it below Disgaea.
I put
but
it below Disgaea.
Heck yeah.
I really enjoyed what we saw at Disgaea so far. I'm excited to play more of it too. So
I don't know how much you guys have played Jak and Daxter. Jak and Daxter is like
is
my
it
second
kind of like
favorite game.
Ratchet and Clank or
Similar.
because I really enjoyed Ratchet
They
and
came
Clank.
out around the same
Jak
time.
2 and
And,
3 are like Ratchet and Clank. Jak and Daxter, the original one, is its own thing.
Okay.
Collectathon platformer.
Have you ever? What's that one
It's just like
game?
Banjo.
Yeah,
What's that
Jak and
Raccoon
Daxter is
Thief?
like
What's
Banjo.
that Raccoon Thief game?
Sly Cooper?
Sly Cooper.
Sly
yeah.
Cooper. That's also a good game.
That's
unrelated.
like the original one.
Is that-
Unrelated.
Is it kind of like Jak Daxter?
Jak and Daxter 1 is like Banjo Kazooie and Sly Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Jak 2 and 3 are like Ratchet and Clank, as it implements shooting, guns, more combat than platforming, but it has
Sure.
both.
I enjoyed Ratchet and Clank and Banjo Kazooie.
Heck yeah.
It's one of my. I'd put it in S, but it's not my favorite game, so I won't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a platformer collectathon, and it introduces combat in the next 2 entries as a racing game.
Sonic's the MVP. Where's Sonic?
Yeah,
Sonic.
I moved that down in case if anyone knows. Jack and Daxter. I like it. I'd put it above Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, really?
It's aged well. It's been ported. It started on the 2. It's been ported to PS3 and 4. I don't know. This is hard
Is
because
there ever
it's
going to be a
mostly my
Jack
opinion.
4, you think?
Gosh, I hope. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think they all released on the PS2, and then they've just re-released since.
Oh, shoot. Really?
And the sales have been decent, I think.
Decent.
I think it's an A tier.
A?
I think it would be A.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree.
I
If
put
it's
it
similar to
above
what those
Final
things
Fantasy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. Yeah. I'll take it. Because, like I said, I put in S,
Honestly,
but I
I
don't
think
want
I
to
think Borderlands belongs in S as well, but it's just me. I think it's tied with Halo.
we can rearrange. Dragon Quest, I'm putting an S.
Yeah,
Dragon
sure,
Quest.
yeah.
I played a bit of it. I played a bit of 8. Yeah,
Eight's
8
the
is
best.
a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It's a fun. It's a lot like Final Fantasy. It's a RPG.
11
JRPG.
looks epic.
11 does look like a lot of
Yes.
fun.
The original is the JRPG.
The JRPG.
It was like the first one, first turn-based combat. It introduced the RPG in Japan.
It's the same artist as Dragon Ball as well,
Akira
right?
Toriyama.
Yeah.
The art is amazing. It has orchestrated soundtracks. It's my favorite soundtrack in almost any game. Persona's up there. We didn't put Persona on here, but I've only played 5. Dragon Quest, yeah.
I put Dragon Quest above
Shit,
Kingdom
my
Hearts.
The characters are lovable. I love them as much as my family. The art, no, I'm just kidding. The RPG is my favorite genre. Customization of the characters is amazing. Like I said, orchestrated soundtrack, which they didn't have in the original release of 11, but they fixed that in the definitive edition,
Right.
thankfully. I mean, it has 11 entries. It's got to be successful. But
Yeah, if you lasted that long. Similar to Final Fantasy, right?
people say it's too static. It keeps its formula, which people don't like, and Final Fantasy evolves, which is highly compared to Dragon Quest, but it's intentional. It's kind of like you know what you're getting, except, you just
Oh,
new
sure.
characters, new world to explore. It's kind of a
You can make
collectathon RPG. It's my favorite series. Dragon Quest A is my
Yeah.
favorite game of all time. So
I put it above Kingdom Hearts.
I just kind of
Yes.
put it there, but yeah, I put it above everything, but okay. Just because it's my favorite.
So what's an S tier right now?
I think
Zelda, Halo, Dragon Quest, and Kingdom Hearts.
we each. I think it's tied between the top 3 for each of us. We each think they're better than all the others.
Yeah,
Each
yours
one's
is
our favorite.
Halo, Josh's
Yours
is
is
Zelda,
and yours
mine's
is
Dragon Quest.
I think
I love
Yeah, so interchange those 3.
so.
I guess.
Those could be in any
Our-
position.
Mhm.
They're
Kingdom Hearts
there.
is just good.
Kingdom Hearts is
Innovation.
just I think just a good S tier overall game.
Let's see if we want to rearrange A.
Yeah, A's got a lot.
What's the best A?
In my
Mario?
opinion,
I think
in my opinion, it's
Final
Borderlands.
Fantasy.
But between all of us,
we all like Mario. If we added our scores together and averaged it, Mario would be the highest, I think.
I mean,
I
What do
would
you
say.
think? What's your favorite out of this,
personally,
Josh?
I like
Out of A?
I like the Lego games more than Mario. And, well,
Okay.
more than the newer Mario's.
These are my favorites in
Oh,
A.
dang.
Jack and Daxter, Final Fantasy,
More than
Harvest
3D
Moon,
Mario's,
and Mario.
Mario's, I should say.
what about Odyssey?
I haven't played Odyssey.
Odyssey's OP.
I haven't played enough
So
Odyssey.
good. So good.
I think this is a good average, but like
I thought I'd put Lego above. I'd put Borderlands at the front, but me and you were the really only people who
Mhm.
played Borderlands.
I'd put Borderlands at the front. You want to put it at top of A?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be okay with it.
Do that. I mean,
No hard feelings.
Animal Crossing is not my least favorite out of these.
It's definitely not my least favorite out of them.
It might be actually. I mean, Lego's my least favorite out of
I'd
A.
probably like Lego more than Animal Crossing.
Okay, so we can keep that there. I'd put Lego at the bottom of A.
What about you, Josh? What do you think about Lego?
Honestly,
What's the worst out of these?
Yeah.
Mine's
Oh,
Lego.
shoot.
Choose what the worst is.
No.
For me,
Because
it's probably.
I think this is fine.
for me, it's
Maybe-
probably Pikmin.
Because I
Me
think
too.
I love them
'Cause I haven't
all.
played enough.
Because I think, like, honestly, if I could have like a folder, I'd stack them all into just one folder.
Right.
Just be like
I
they're all
think this
equal
is
with each
fair.
other.
Because
Honestly, I think Pikmin belongs at the bottom.
since me and us two haven't played enough, it's A. You know.
Well, I think between the three of us, we all universally like Lego more.
Yeah, and what's a better casual game, Animal Crossing or Pikmin? You know, I mean they're
Well,
different,
yeah, I
Animal
guess it'd be
Crossing.
Animal Crossing if it's a better casual.
right?
I think Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon are probably pretty equal between each other, from what you guys have said.
Depending
So
on the Animal Crossing,
I think,
honestly, but
I
yeah.
think
They're right next
those
to each
two
other.
could switch. Could be.
I like
interchangeable.
Harvest Moon better, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're definitely next to each other. B seems decent. Seems good. I'd put Disgaea higher, but that's it. Kirby deserves to be high, I think. Spyro's good.
I think Disgaea is better than Smash Bros. But
Me too. What about you?
I
thought
I have a total opinion on this.
Right. This is much
Yeah, we're
a
just
lot of
fucking
compromising.
Josh on
It's
this.
okay.
A lot of compromising, but it's
Josh,
2-1. So.
is there any, how do you feel about this?
For
Anything you
B?
move around?
I feel good
Just in
about it.
general.
Just in
all-
Oh, in
general?
general?
Yeah, I think we should just be.
I
Like
feel
in
good how it
general.
is now, but go ahead, Josh.
I mean, no, I don't think so. I think that looks
It's good?
pretty good. Because
Sonic isn't that bad, is it?
No, this is more of a joke. I'd put it in
I
like
put it
low
C.
B.
I think Call of Duty is better than Sonic.
We gotta have a D though.
But we have to.
Is that the worst game on this list? I think
I mean,
the
I
worst
guess
one
the
deserves
worst
to
one out
be
of
D.
all of them is probably Sonic
As a
Yeah,
whole.
As a whole.
But like Sonic Colors, I'd put in like high B. But like Sonic Forces, I'd put in F.
right.
You know,
I guess we could say that Sonic in general isn't.
is a spectrum.
It's like they can be considered bad games.
Everybody
but
loves Sonic.
It doesn't mean that we hate the series.
Not at all. We're gonna
Sonic,
play a
they
lot.
just don't have very.
Because like a lot of the
Sonic
games aren't that good, but like you can play them and still have fun.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
because
good.
Sonic is just he's a pretty rad
It's
dude,
hilarious,
right?
it's
He's a
fun.
'90s kid.
I think it looks pretty good to me.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's good.
We're
Good
hoping to
place
play a lot of these in the future.
Zelda, please.
Definitely want to play Halo with y'all.
We'd have to bring that, but yeah, I think
We're
out of all these, we're gonna play Zelda next.
every Zelda game.
I'm fine with that.
Every Zelda
I
game.
think. Are we
Better.
confident in saying that's the next series they can hope on looking forward to?
Yeah.
Zelda's
I think
probably
so.
next.
After Mario. After
Yeah.
64.
Or we might kind of start it soon. You know, I mean, we have like 25 stars in Mario, which is almost a third of the way. So I
Right.
mean, Zelda might come in the next week or two.
I'm so excited.
Well, it depends how much backlog.
Right. Yeah. Well.
All right.
Anyway, look
to
forward
the
to
rest.
all these.
Yeah,
Yes.
look forward to all these games.
Subscribe,
We'll play it,
please.
Most of them. I don't know if I'll ever play COD.
Subscribe.
Maybe not.
Please.
I feel like COD is one of those games it's not a very
Whatever they want us to
YouTube,
play, if they're
for
passionate
campaign.
about it.
Right.
for campaign. Like it would be fun to like do like a
Multiplayer, zombies.
Warzone,
Or yeah.
like the battle royale stuff,
That one
Or-
is a little harder.
or a Spec Ops. That would be cool. But
yeah, it's a little harder to just say, be like, let's just play Call of Duty.
or zombies.
Right.
Because yeah, I feel like stuff like zombies could
It would
work,
be those are the types you're gonna be doing if we're gonna be playing something like that.
but like playing multiplayer.
I don't know if we'll
I'm
play
not
Mortal
good.
Kombat. Maybe just for like a one-off
Yeah,
fun
right.
game.
That'd
That could be a good,
a fun game, you know.
Like if we wanted someone to come on the show or something,
Right,
we could just
right.
be like, let's
That would be a good one.
kill each other.
Let's fucking beat the shit out of each other.
yeah.
Please subscribe and like.
Yeah, like and
That would-
subscribe. share.
That would really help
Yes.
us. I mean, it's redundant, but it really would help us. Please,
It's all good.
It's okay.
please.
It
we
will
want to
sound-
do this more, but we have to have
I'm gonna
incentive.
start crying.
I know.
more incentive.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right. All right, Jesse. Any words? She's asleep.
Yeah, she's asleep.
She's full on
I think
Really
that's the
curled
signal
up.
to
Knocked
end
out,
this
dude.
here.
She's
Thank you
very-
thank you for sticking around.
Yeah.
If anyone stuck to this
I
point.
hope everyone has a good day, night, life.
Oh, us too. Thank you so much for commenting
of course
that.
you two. I wasn't talking about the guys watching. I was talking
Yeah,
about
that.
you guys.
I mean, yeah, both.
well,
Bye.
bye.